Hi there, my loves. This is Jana here. Welcome to my kitchen. Look at this. Look at this. This is one of the most, I can smell it now. The fragrance is unbelievable. There's something about homemade bread that is like, it gets you, doesn't it? But okay, I'm gonna leave the talking to the end, which by the way, stay until the end because at the end of my videos, I always give you the tips and considerations and even mistakes that I made during the recipe if it happens. So I tell you what I did wrong so you don't make the same mistakes, okay? And so this bread is amazing. It's a sandwich bread and you are going to absolutely love it. Let me show you how I put it together. Now, I will advise you to get a scale and use this recipe, use a scale to make this recipe, okay? This is my first and most, this is my first advice to you guys because it's easier, okay? So there's very little room for mistakes here, all right? So we're going to add in a bowl warm water, lukewarm water, olive oil, some sugar, instant yeast, and some Poolish, yes, because it makes the bread smell and taste amazing. It's almost like a sourdough. I would risk to say that it's very, very, very close to sourdough, and you can make in 12 to 24 hours. So you just get warm water and the same amount of flour with a pinch of dry yeast, mix it up, put a lid on it, and put it in a shelf, and it will be good for up to 24 hours, okay? So make it the night before. When you're about to make your bread, it's ready, so you incorporate that to the recipe. So we're going to add in a bowl all-purpose flour and salt. And now we're going to knead it at a slow speed for 1 minute and then at high speed for 6 to 7 minutes, okay? We want to make sure that the gluten will develop very, 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 very well. And we know that the gluten is developed either by kneading or time. So because we're not gonna make this bread in 2 days, we're going to make like in a few hours, so that's what we're gonna do. We're going to knead it very well. If you don't have a mixer, worry not, you can do it by hand. Just do it for 10-12 minutes. Just knead it for 10-12 minutes. It will require a little bit of elbow grease, but that's fine, you can do that. All right, now we're going to transfer it to a greased bowl. Fold it 4 or 5 times. Turn it upside down. And we're gonna let it brew for 30 minutes. Now that the 30 minutes have passed, we're going to do something that it's important for this recipe. We're going to fold it 4, 5, 6 times more, okay? Same deal. Turn it upside down, tuck it in, cover, and we're going to allow it to brew for 30 minutes more. All right, so now we're going to lightly flour a surface. We're gonna put our dough in it, deflate it because it's gonna be gassy and beautiful. Fold it, and roll and tuck it in. Now, we're going to transfer now to a baking tin. Measurements are going to be right here. And we're going to allow it to proof for 1 hour. Now, I assume that you put a timer, so halfway through, you preheat your oven for 200 degrees, 210 degrees Celsius, and you put your bread in it, and you're going to bake it for 40 minutes, right? Now, if you notice that the surface is getting too brown too soon, you lower the temperature a tad bit, okay? Because we don't want a mine is dark brown, darker than usually is, but that's fine. But we don't want darker than this, all right?
When love is on your doorstep, can you look the other way? An easy forgive and forget. I live for another day. No matter what you tell me, or you shook me to the core. And no matter who I was, I'm not the same now as I was before. In my heart, in my soul, we're free and never get old. Such a fine place to be. Oh, it's finally getting clear to me. There's nothing I can do without your love.
Jesus, take the wheel. This is, oh my God, I love it so much. And it's perfect for a sandwich because we have made many breads before. Want to know how we make breads before? Fast breads? Click over here. And they were wonderful, but this one is even more wonderful for sandwiches because it holds together. And you know why? Because of the rolling and stretching and creating tension like we did by rolling it and folding. That creates a very interesting binding. Okay, so it holds together when you make a sandwich. It's not crumbly. All right, please make it and let me know how much you love it. Make it and bring it to a friend's house for a picnic or something like that. When you go to your friend's house, you don't go to a picnic. You go to a picnic usually in the park. But you got my point, right? So this is it for today. If you make it, let me know. Take pictures and send it to me, or post it, because I like that too, on your Instagram and Facebook. Tag me, because I want to know it, I want to see. And follow me on the social media, okay, also over here. Recipes and measurement and everything about this bread is going to be very well thoroughly described, both in the website and in the description box under the video. I always give you these two options, all right? Like this video because it's very likable, okay? And I will see you next time. Have a fabulous week. Bye-bye.
In my heart, in my soul, we're free.